Russia continues its tactics of shelling residential areas and threatening the population here in the city.
Maria Avdeeva, Russia director at the European Expert Association, who's currently in Kharkiv. Ukrainian forces are battling for control of the city, as they have been for a very long time. Maria, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Tell us the latest from Kharkiv, where you are. What's the situation?
Well, the shelling continues. I yesterday was at one of such scenes. So Russian troops shelled the city with Grad rockets, and they shelled residential area, which was previously supposed to be relatively safe. So people were not evacuating from there. And so it happened overnight, and everywhere on that location, I could see the craters from the Grad rockets. Luckily, no one on that exact location was killed, but last night, 3 people were killed in Kharkiv region and 8 more wounded. So it means that Russia continues its tactics of shelling residential areas and threatening the population here in the city. And apart from that, the Ukrainian military is now doing very effective counter-offensive operation here. So they have liberated around 4 smaller towns and villages outside of the city, and they are trying to push Russian troops further from the borderline of the city. And it means it will be harder for Russian artillery to shell the city because the distance will be longer. So that gives hope that probably this all will help to somehow stop the shelling, or at least the intensity of it will be not as large.
Do you feel optimistic then that it's actually possible for Ukrainian forces to push Russians out of Kharkiv city and the Kharkiv region permanently?
Well, we see a very good development there. And what I see now from the General Staff report from today's morning is that Russia now is doing their offensive operation only on Donbas. So, of course, probably at some point, they will again try to do offensive here in Kharkiv and in the Kharkiv region. But now all their troops are concentrated and are moving forward into Donbas region. So, and that means that here near Kharkiv, it gives Ukrainian military a very good positions and the possibility to continue their counter-offensive operation.
People from Mariupol, some more people got out yesterday. Are you hearing any stories of people? Are any of them getting to Kharkiv?
Not to Kharkiv, and actually what we know now from the news is that these buses with people, luckily they have departed from Mariupol, and we were very happy of all people here that at least this evacuation process, which was stalled and which was blocked by Russia for so many weeks, started. But we don't have any news yet that these people are arriving to Zaporizhia, which is the first point where the buses should come. And that means that probably they are stuck somewhere by Russian checkpoints, because they will be going from Mariupol to Zaporizhia through the territories that are temporarily occupied by Russian troops. And everyone is waiting until the people will finally come to the safe place. And I think that we will see the developments today.
Yeah. And talking of developments today, Boris Johnson in just a few hours is going to be speaking to the Ukrainian parliament. How big a deal is that?
Well, this is great news that the new package of aid to Ukraine from Britain will be coming, and we hear that it will be 300 million pounds, and this is something that Ukraine crucially needs, because what we know is that all help that was provided previously by Britain and other allies is now used here on the front lines, and it allows Ukrainian defenders to defend civilians, stop Russia from committing more war crimes. And this package will also be used here in the East and in Donbas, and that's why everyone here is looking very much forward to this new package, because that will allow to supply Ukraine the military weapons and anti-radar system and everything that is needed to stop or somehow slow the Russian offensive here on the east of Ukraine.